Alright, Heidi ho, here we go. New pattern at Pattern Dash Collections. Down to Pattern Focus. And we're going to do a Merryweather. This one has been done before by me? Maybe? No, that's not me. Who is that? That is... Ellen, I think. I think that's Ellen's pattern. So, that's cool. Absolutely watch hers. Why is it not going there? Okay. Do. Sorry about my phone. Nothing I can do about that. It's annoying. Okay, so Merryweather by Sandy Hunter. It's an older pattern. It's a grid pattern. That's what we're aiming for right there. It looks a lot like sort of a Flower of Life type pattern, but it's got this over and under thing happening. So the first thing we're going to do is draw our grid. Second thing, after you've got the grid in, you're going to go from this corner to this corner, make this shallow little arch. Here, 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 all the way around, which creates this rice-like shape here. Okay, when you're all finished all the way around, then going diagonally, you're going to put this nice big roundy rice-like shape. Two curves, one way, this way. See how she's even here, she's got it even more exaggerated up into that triangle. It's sort of a pea pod type shape. Awesome. And then you go this way so that it looks like it's connecting, and put some little hash marks in there. So this looks like it's gone under this shape here. And that's it. If you don't want this line in the middle there, draw your grid in pencil and then erase it, which is what I'm probably going to do. So there's where it looks like that, finished. And here it is with a variation where she's colored in some of these petal shapes and colored in some of the triangles. Here she's mixed them up and done some of each with a little bit of color. I'm going to draw the grid in pencil because I want to erase out this middle line. I don't want it there. So we need ourselves a piece of paper. We need to turn on our light so we can see. I can see, so you can see, so we all can see. Pencil. Okay. So the easiest way to do this is going to be to draw myself a little grid. Draw a border first. And then in order to find the middle of my squares, I'm just going to draw myself an X. Just like I did on the last one, I think. Yeah. Just like I did on the last one. Okay, that'll get me some squares. Make that a little bit darker so you can see it. There's my 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. I'm gonna cut those in half. So I'm gonna do that X again, and then So I want you guys to be able to see the grid. I'm going to draw it a little bit darker than I normally would, but I'm going to erase that pencil mark when I'm done. I'm going to just come back over these lines. Like that. Okay, so now you should be able to see the grid. You might see my crisscross, but mostly you just need that actual grid. So, to start with, I'm going to go and make these shallow shapes. Easiest for me to do them on this side. So when I go to do the other ones, I'm just going to turn it over. Okay, here it's not going to be there. Ready? I'm going to turn it. I'm just going to do that again. Now this could totally be the start of a different pattern, huh? I want to go this way. And I'm going to turn it one more time around. This is super simple, and all I'm doing is that same curve time after time. And pretty much you now have Flower of Life. That's where it starts. It's starting with that basic Flower of Life shape. Okay? Now, decide on which diagonal we're going to go. I think I'm going to go this way. And we're going to come out here and make a nice big pea pod like shape. All the way through the diagonal. Now it's beginning to look complicated, but we haven't done any shapes that are any more difficult than a curve. If I vary this little pea potty shape just a teeny tiny bit for each time I do it, it gives it a little interest. They don't have to be exactly the same. Okay. So far, that's not been difficult. You could stop here. If you like the way this looks, you could stop there. You could totally just color that and be done. But the pattern has it going with those other lines going underneath. So I'm actually going to turn my tile so I'm drawing that diagonal toward me again. And like that and like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put the little dashes as I draw it so I don't lose it. So don't forget what line I'm supposed to be darkening or making it go under with the dashes. Just like that. Okay, how you doing? You doing all right? You guys can do this. Follow along. Don't feel badly if you're following along and you have to stop and pause the video and draw a little, because you can't watch and draw at the same time. You just can't. When I follow along with people's tutorials, painting tutorials especially, you know, I'll watch a segment and then I'll pause it and then I'll do what I'm doing and then I'll watch another segment and pause it and then I'll do, because I can't watch and draw or watch and paint at the same time. It's just not possible. But you can draw this. So far, I have only made this shape, this shape, which is the same shape, just going the other direction. I've made this shape and that shape and that shape. Those are the only shapes I've made. It might look complicated, but I haven't made any shapes that you can't draw. I haven't. Okay, that's it. That's the pattern. I'm going to erase all of those little guidelines because I want to get rid of them. And I think I might, not too sure I like the inward edge here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do these as an outward. Just because I don't like the way that ends. I like it going the other way. Doesn't mean it was bad, it just means I just don't like it for myself. But you could totally leave it that way. There. I prefer that. And then you could color or shade in a variety of ways. You know, I think I'm going to I totally see this background. Do you see the background? Okay. Should I go back into that orange color that I never use? You know what? Two in a row. I'm going to use that orange color that I never use. I'm going to use it again. What the heck? I totally see this background ribbon in this interesting shape. Like that. Look at that cool orange ribbon that goes straight through. Don't know that I shouldn't have maybe made that a different color. But that's okay. Okay, I'm going to go with the next color down of the orange. There's another orange that's a little bit lighter of an orange. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have an ombre effect here with my background ribbons. I've been playing with, I don't know if you guys know Ayala Art on YouTube. She's under Ayala Art. I think it's I Love to Paint. Which one did I just use? I used that one. Just trying to go lighter on the next one. She's been doing a 29 Faces September challenge. So if you look on YouTube or in social media under hashtag 29 Faces, you'll find her work along with the work of other people who are following along. I have not spent a lot of time drawing faces. I can draw a face, but it's not something I usually do. So since I'm kind of spending a lot of time with my foot up, I decided to follow along with the 29 Faces challenge, which has been interesting. I've done 4 of them now. And I decided the first one didn't come out so good, but the rest of them are coming out really cool, and I decided to draw my favorite YouTube peeps. So that's coming out really interesting. I'm not sure that they actually look like them or not, but my son said he recognized the one that I was working on as who it was, so that was cool. I think I want shading here. I'm trying to decide where I want a little bit of shading. I think it's all going to go the tips here and then under here. And you'll notice I'm not putting much. Just a little tiny bit. Even that might be too much. If it's too much, I can always erase it. So far I've drawn Cinnamon Cooney and her husband John. I've drawn Adam Savage. That was the first one I did, and he's not an art peep per se. You know, he's more of a maker, but he does do a lot of art on his channel. I don't know if you guys watch him. He's the guy from Mythbusters, the blonde, skinny one. He's also doing a show called Tested, I guess, or he has in the past done a show called Tested. I'm not sure. Since I don't watch regular television or cable, I'm a little out of the loop on that kind of thing. But he does all these incredible maker builds in his basement. Some of them are more industrial, more technical with saws and things than I like, but a lot of them are maker inspired. So he does costumes and model making and that kind of thing, and so I consider him an art YouTube channel anyways. Been really enjoying it. So I did him, I did John and Cinnamon Cooney, and I have done Anne-Marie Ritterhoff, who does fluid art. So far, those are the ones I've completed. So I'll have to, when I'm at the end of September, when I'm all done with all my drawings, I'll have to give you guys a look through my sketchbook, because I think I'm really enjoying myself, and I didn't know that I could do faces as well I'm doing. I don't think I'm perfect by any means, because there is a lot to drawing a face. So, but they're all coming out in my own sort of style, and I think that's cool. I had no idea I had a face style, because I never draw faces. I haven't drawn a proper face. Gosh. Like, on purpose drawing a real face since high school, I don't think. I really don't think I have. I used to do faces all the time in high school. But I did fantasy faces in high school. So I never did anything that looked like a particular person. I think we had to do, you know, self-portrait in art class or whatever. But that's as close as I ever got. And I don't think I ever really pursued it or did a very good job of it, but I'm really enjoying myself. So I think after I'm done with this particular drawing, it will be getting too dark in this room to draw much more for recording, so I will go put my foot up like I'm supposed to anyways, because I've been sitting up for far too long. Hour and a half, that's too long. And I'll go put my foot up, and I'll get out my paper. I'm doing it on a mixed media pad. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a little micron pen drawing, and then I'm actually using my cheapo Artists Loft watercolor markers and a water brush, and I'm using them like watercolors. And so I'm putting down a little bit of color, and then I'm smearing it with the water brush. That is working surprisingly well. I know these won't last forever because, you know, the Artist Loft colors are not light fast, so, you know, they'll eventually fade into nothing. But, you know, I'm just playing with the challenge. I'm not doing anything permanent art anyways, so it doesn't matter. I like it. What do you guys think? I think I'm done. What was this? This was Merryweather. There we go. Okie doke. You guys have a really great day. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to go put my foot up for the rest of the day. And maybe do a little bit of my drawings, like I said. So I will see you tomorrow, where we will be doing Nino, which I have no idea what it looks like, but that's what I have to look forward to. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.